I see too much violent crime being committed by young punks.
Deploying the National Guard to D.C.
That includes bringing in the National Guard.
And putting the U.S. military onto the streets of D.C.
This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back.
And it starts today.
Skylar Bravo's assistant. I've always wanted to do this, and I approve today's message.
Well, since Skylar already cued the fire, I guess I will just walk in very naturally. But I got a question for you. What about your state? What about the orange dude coming for your state? Now, when I was in Los Angeles, I'd say, please come. It's so bad. When I was in Austin, you also may come. Being out on the water, no need. And I always say, try to get 1 hour away from the city, because when things really go bad, because they will, at least have like a bug out place. But look at this. New York's actually, this was during the Biden administration when he was elected. Actually, we're boarding up everything. They had more troops on the ground than the Middle East. That was at the Capitol. But now, we need to gain some control. Because do you want to know who has control right now? If you're 14, 15, 16, 17, you can shoot someone in the subway point blank multiple times, and you will have what is called nothing. Back in the day when I used to teach in the hood, actually, I got the worst kids. With that, I got them. I have some stories that will blow your mind. I will tell you what these kids wanted. Well, probably a good dad. For some reason I filled the role. Is they all wanted boundaries because they had none. I was the dad that was going to bring it. No corporal punishment. We couldn't do that. But I'll tell you, some of them needed it. One time I suspended the entire class. Gone. Called security, they were all escorted off of campus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was that teacher. More than likely their favorite, and they still message me today. But let's take a little listen in on people that have had enough. And she may look 3'2", but boy, she's feisty.
I see too much violent crime being committed by young punks who think that they can get together in gangs and crews and beat the hell out of you or anyone else. They don't care where they are. They can be in DuPont Circle, but they know that we can't touch them. Why? Because the laws are weak. I can't touch you if you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old and you have a gun. I convict someone of shooting another person with an illegal gun on a public bus in the chest, intent to kill. I convict him. And you know what the judge gives him? Probation. Says you should go to college. We need to go after the D.C. Council and their absurd laws. We need to get rid of this concept of, no cash bail. We need to recognize that the people who matter are the law-abiding citizens, and it starts today. But these kids understand that the jurisdiction is through the State Attorney General, Brian Schwab. I did a poster of the young man from Doge who was beaten bloody with a severe concussion, a broken nose. And then I did a poster of what happens to those kids, because I can't arrest them, I can't prosecute them. They go to family court, and they get to do yoga and arts and crafts. Enough. It changes today.
And just like that, Trump seizes the control of the DC police, and more police to come, complete control, and sends in the National Guard. At the same time, CNN is literally filling their diapers up. Like, can he actually do that? Yeah. Sorry. Orange
from DC council members.
We are, Pamela and Wolf. This coming into CNN from Council Member Charles Allen of the 6th Ward in D.C.
Now all the Democrats will be like, no, we need to continue violence. Because whatever Orange guy says, we must do the opposite. If Trump really wanted to get his agenda through, all he would have to do is just whatever the left's doing, just do that. And they're like, okay, do the opposite. And why do they want out of control crime and feeling danger every time you go anywhere? Is it like what some people in relationships are like, I'm just used to it? I'm sure you guys have had friends where you're like, Debbie, get out. Debbie gets out. Debbie goes back in. Okay, you help Debbie out. Here's some money. Here's a place to stay. Debbie goes back in. I'm just thinking this whole Trump thing is probably that dad that the left never had. And not saying he'd be a good dad. I mean, this dude is like alpha, narcissist, never wrong. I was even talking to someone who this was back. This was his last, whenever he was president. And they'd always have to add like his name because he likes his name. Otherwise, he'd go off track. Also, I think it's okay to question this dude. It's cool. Cool silver, huh? I like that. Ninja actually gave this one to me. I mean, the things that this guy has done, amazing. But, you know, okay, let's be okay with freedom of speech and critique. Also, if you're thinking, you know what, I'd like to maybe subscribe to a channel that isn't so far left or so far right, let me cue the fire and pop a little confetti and say thank you if you did. So when you go down to the streets and you see these people in outrage, you look at them, you're like, you guys are really weird. And can we just talk about this crowd? Did I say weird? Y'all weird. Sorry.
Who city?
Look, breaking news. Let's listen to cringe. Sorry.
City? Our city. Who city? Our city. Free DC. Free DC. Free DC. Free DC. Free DC.
I think it is free. I mean, they should be screaming, we want free stuff. I mean, that's probably, but okay, free. You guys look free to me. I think you have the Constitution.
DC. Free DC. Free DC.
They got it. DC is our home. Trump. DC is our home. Trump can't have it. I don't think he wants it. The old fart just wants to golf, but we keep screwing things up.
Home rule. Protect home rule.
Protect what? I had to turn on closed captioning. I can't. What is?
Protect home rule. Protect home rule. Protect home rule. Protect home rule. Protect home rule.
Home room? I don't know. So please, if you already see it in the comment section, just one is fine. Maybe you can upvote Brad. Although I do see all of your comments, even the really mean ones. Guys, welcome to Liberation Day in DC. And I approve this message. Funny thing is, when it was during the briefing, one of the guys is like, I know you guys are expanding and redoing the Fed, whatever, I don't know. Can we get a little bit bigger of a room in here? And he goes, no, I want you uncomfortable. So at least we got a funny president, which I guess weird people don't like.
His post is, quote, the president taking over local control of MPD and putting the U.S. military onto the streets of D.C. under the guise of public safety is wrong. It's an extreme, outrageous, and dangerous move for our city and the safety of all of our residents. He's the first city council member to react to this whole thing. None of them had reacted really last week to this in any way.
Actually, this is the first time this has ever been done. And what now? Federal judges are like, no, we gotta stop this. Which, go ahead, you're gonna lose again. Just like this dude lost. Bravo, my question is this. With all this panic, it's coming. Also known as panic season. That's a good season. Gotta get out there and get your ducks. Remember Elmer Fudd? It's Wabbit season, when actually they would be able to put that on TV. Oh, a kid's cartoon. They used to promote violence. We have top economists that say it's not Wabbit season, it is panic season. Are you guys ready? In markets. And it's your fault for taking summer vacation. Just like that, stocks finish lower as traders look ahead to CPI day. That's going on now. Don't worry about all that. Just swing trade it. I'd show you. So while the government lies to you, which they do, right? This is we'll never have a recession again. I don't care about that. They're just going to lie. They're going to cook the books. And if I have a second, I'll show you. You know that GDP thing? A little background of how it all works. But trade stonks. Make digits go up. You guys, you know how I tell you, stop sending so many emails. Actually, don't send any emails about me letting you into the course to do the AI thing. That needs to stop. Skylar's exhausted. If you get an email, congratulations, 10 a day I'm sending out. Testing out my click it and forget it. And only those that have the course can get it. This was a cool email. Bravo, you're the best. And it's so nice to see you guys around the world too. I've never had one bad encounter. If you understand how to get in and get out, you guys just get in. You're like, oh, it's down. Yeah, Richard, because you were supposed to get out. Just made $720 on HSY. What's the odds of you doing a 40, 60-second video for your options watch list? 0. I just posted it up there. You do it. Just like you do on your YouTube channel when you talk about stocks and seeing what to look for. I have a degree in account finance. I've learned more from your channel and classes than going to college. Yeah, don't go to college. I know you're a busy man, so if you don't have time, I get it. Well, here you go, Richard. Why'd you cash out early? We're up 113%. 1 1. This was from Friday, August 8th. There it is. See, purple. Shorted. Actually, I just refreshed my browser and my account. Oh, up over $1,000. You're welcome. The people that actually do what I say. Also, if you want to learn how to do it, it's right here, right down in the description. The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Trading, step by step, AI included. It'll come to you. I need you to drive the car first. Don't just jump in a Cybertruck and be like, why is everyone flipping me off and this thing's flying? Grab it for $2.99 because I'm almost done filming it. Got a little bit of couple minutes left. $3.99, and then you lose my bear market course when the market at some point goes down. That's how we just made $1,000. Oh, there we go. There's $1,000. There's another $1,000. Oh, there's another one. So even with the markets all down, oh my gosh, what did I tell you on Thursday? And I came here and I said on Thursday, right here, I said it's ready for the setup. Get ready. And then from wick to wick, there was a movement of 19%. And if you're like, you know what, 19%'s good, I'm out, then that's it. Or you could go, you know what, I'm above the 200 now. So while this guy is seizing control of everything, that's what these guys do. Trade equities. Don't be fearful like this guy. So I was going to talk to you guys about GDP and government spending and how it all works. And I have a really pretty thing I put together for you. It went into debt and the diminishing return, and we're almost done. Then what's going to happen next? So again, if you want, subscribe and I'll do it tomorrow. Because I know the amount of time that you guys want a video. Because I can see you like, oh, that's it. I can't do more than that. I got some good stuff. This was crazy. Nearly one out of half of adults living at home with their parents. See the chart? It's at the top. The highest since the Great Depression, but everything's great. But again, same solution, start a business, go wash windows, pull the screens off, clean those too, make $1,000 a day, $365,000 a year, hire someone, do it in another region, keep doing it. Also known as rinse and repeat, learn how to trade equities, and life is going to be magical and everyone will applaud you for doing the right thing. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.